Hi, Tanya. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How has your day been?
It's been okay. Kind of just like it always is, kind of just normal.
Okay. I know that this may not be a particularly common experience for you or something that you do frequently. So I just want to say that I think that it's really great that you're here, and I really appreciate you willing to come in and speak with me. And I'm going to try and make this as productive a session as possible, since I know that you're taking time out of your day that you could be doing other things. Okay, so before we officially get started, I just need to get some basic information from you. I hope that's fine. What's your age?
I'm 42.
Okay. And when's your birthday?
March 12th, 1970.
And what's your gender?
Female.
Okay. What's your marital status?
Dating, and living with him, I guess you would call that.
Okay. I'll do that cohabitation. Okay, how did you get here?
Like, I just brought myself here, I guess.
Okay.
As in terms of like, why did I come, or just?
That also works. Were you referred by anyone, or did you just come by yourself?
Oh, so I guess I kind of knew that I should come because I've been having some issues, but my boyfriend was kind of seeing some issues that I had, and I guess he just wanted me to come out and try to get some help for it, I guess. So it was more of him suggesting I come.
Okay. That's good. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into your family history, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Where were you born?
Manhattan, New York.
Okay. And also, did you grow up there, or did you grow up somewhere else?
Kind of moved around a lot because of my dad's job, but so not really grew up in one place. But for the most part, I guess you could say I was in Manhattan.
Okay. And did your dad raise you?
No. It was more of my mom and our butler that we had.
Okay. Was your dad just busy with his work?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
No, only
Okay.
child.
And how would you characterize your parents' relationship?
I think they had a pretty good relationship. I think my dad was pretty busy with his job, but they spent the most time they could together, I guess. They didn't really have any issues or anything. I think it was a pretty stable, good relationship.
Okay, and because of that, it didn't really necessarily have any effect on you negatively?
Not their relationship, more so just my dad not really being around as much.
Okay, so he wasn't very present?
No.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No, I do not.
Okay. So let's get into your relationship with the person that you're living with.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe that for me just a bit?
So initially, we weren't dating. He started working for me after I took over my dad's business. And yeah, he was kind of just an employee for me. Really, I didn't really have that many because it's kind of a cell phone kind of business, self-run. But yeah, he started working for me, and we started dating after maybe 5 years or so of him working for me. Yeah, so that's been going on for a couple years now. I would say like 3 years. And yeah, it's a good, we have a good relationship, I think. It's just that after some stuff happened and like I kind of got some issues, like I started having a lot of anxiety attacks, I guess is what I'd call them, and that kind of put a hindrance on our relationship, I guess, kind of made some trouble for us, but I guess that's why he really wanted me to come see someone about it, because I think we just really want to like fix it the best we can.
Yeah, that can definitely be difficult for a relationship, and it's really good that they're supporting you and trying to help you figure out what you need to do and what has happened. Yeah. Okay. So you mentioned that you have a kind of self-run, self-owned business. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, so it was my dad's originally. He owned it. We make military weapons. And yeah, he and my mom got into a car crash and died. And the business was run by someone he was really close to that he went to a lot for like work stuff. So that guy ran it for a couple years until I turned 21, and then I took over. So yeah, kind of just self-run. It's mainly works really in my life. It takes up a lot of time, kind of like it did for my dad. I've been doing it ever since. I haven't really ever had a break from it.
So you inherited it from your father, correct? How do you feel about your job? Do you have any sort of like passion about it?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I really like engineering and physics, so it's really something that I enjoy. I don't really think it was ever a choice for me. Not that it really mattered though, because I actually really enjoyed it. But it did kind of, I guess, suck a little that I didn't really get to choose. It was kind of just expected that I'd take over. But it gets hard at sometimes, but it's still something that I enjoy doing. It's just, there's a lot of pressure and expectation.
Yeah, what kind of pressure and expectation surrounding that job?
Yeah, well, my dad ran it really well. It was very successful, and I guess just me stepping into that, not really feeling 100% prepared, and just already immediately having those expectations that I do as well as he did, and those kind of not letting up. The business has always been doing well. It was never not doing well, but it's kind of just like, because of that, it's kind of just, I feel like there's always just pressure for me to do better than what has been done.
Mm-hmm. So it's about this kind of image of living up to your father and living up to his expectations.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Are you aware of any kind of like developmental complications that you experienced during birth?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Are you taking any medications currently?
Sometimes I'll take some sleeping pills just to help me sleep, but other than that, no.
Okay. What kind of sleeping problems are you having?
I just don't really sleep much anymore. Maybe like a couple hours a night, and which is not good. So I've tried to take sleeping pills. Sometimes it doesn't really help though. But yeah, I have a hard time going to sleep.
Okay, is there any particular reason why? Is it just kind of general stress and anxiety, or are there specific things that are troubling you that kind of prevent you from sleeping?
Yeah. Well, back in 2008, there was an incident where I had to take a business trip for work, and I went to Afghanistan, and while I was there was just some complications, and I saw some people lose their lives, but I got out okay. I was fine, but just that kind of experience, even though it happened a while back, it still I still think about it a lot, and it's it just causes a lot of issues, kind of. So it's just hard to sleep, especially at night, because that's when the memories, I guess, come to me the most.
Okay, I can imagine that being very difficult for
Yeah.
you to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you experience any kind of physical injuries during this trip?
No, I managed to get out okay. There was a couple cars, and I happened to be in one that got out fine. But I didn't have any physical injuries now.
Okay. Do you have any history of abuse?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What is your history of substance use? Are there any substances in particular that you've used in previous?
Yeah, so I guess before the incident happened, I was kind of an avid drinker, I would say.
Okay.
It was kind of, bad, but that was really the only thing I've never done any drugs or anything like that.
Okay. And how frequently do you used to drink?
I would say a couple glasses a day.
So 2 to 3
Yeah.
approximately? Okay. Okay, and then no other histories
No.
of substance use. Okay. Do you have any current charges or previous criminal record
No.
related to you? Okay. Okay. So I know that you mentioned dealing a lot with and having difficulties with that previous experience
Mhm.
that you dealt with in 2008. How would you say that that's affected your mood in general?
I guess before I was kind of a narcissistic kind of person, but after it happened, I kind of just became detached from everything, I guess, from people and society in general. So kind of just emotionally detached, I think, and just less interested in everything in general. Yeah, work and just stuff that I used to like, I didn't really care about anymore.
Okay. So you experienced kind of like a loss of interest in those things that you used to enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned that you do have sleeping problems. And is that a daily experience for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you experience any kind of like general anxiety or stress or worry?
Yeah. So like at times during the days, I'll have like, I don't really know what they're called, I guess just like panic attacks or something,
Okay.
or anxiety or just something. Sometimes I just start thinking about what happened, and I just get overwhelmed by the emotions of it, I guess, and it just kind of builds up, and then I just kind of get stressed over the fact that it'll happen again, and that, yeah.
So you have this fear that it'll happen again, and that attached with these kind of like resurfacing of the memories of this past event kind of are a trigger for these panic attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you experience any delusions or hallucinations? It's fine if you say no.
Not really, other than the fact that sometimes I'll hear a sound and I'll think of what happened, but other than that,
Okay.
not really.
So it's more hearing certain things that kind of bring you back into that memory.
Yeah.
Okay.